Okay, here we are outside C&L Bayview Inn, and I'm just going to show you. This is many stories tall. You can see how high up it goes. There is a rooftop lounge which is not open. I've asked if I can go up there and sit there, and they've told me it's not open. Well, we're about to enter the inn where I'm staying, and later I'm going to show you a video of my room where I'm staying so you get a feel for what a room here is like. And then we're going to come back out and do a walk up along the boardwalk, and towards the end of this video I will be doing an interview with the new friend from Norway named Tora, and he will explain to you where the term Viking came from. I didn't know it, and I hope you enjoy hearing his story of where Vikings came from. Hello, thank you. The front desk. Hello, thank you. Good afternoon. And my elevator. It's right here. Very good. So we're going up to the 3rd floor. And since we've got this view as we go up, I'm looking and I'm showing 7 floors in the elevator. So here we are at the 3rd floor. And you can see there's a nice clock there showing that it's 3:15 in the afternoon. And the doors are very nice. And my room is here, number 304. And here's my room. I left the door open so it'd be easy just to walk in. You can see the TV there, the air conditioner on the far wall, right next to the window. I'm going to turn this way for the bathroom. You can see, and you're going to get to see a little bit of me there. My items there for the morning, and the private shower area with some soap there, nice big sprayer and an individual sprayer, and the drain on the floor. Now, the fact that it's an enclosed shower is a positive. Throughout most of Asia, most of the Philippines, your shower area will be open to the rest of the comfort room, and it's therefore not enclosed, but here it's enclosed. Here's the bed, and I can tell you it's a comfortable bed. You've got all the electrical switches right there behind the bed, so you can easily turn lights off and on. And just to give you a view, and that window looks out on a different section of the city. It's a significant, a well-traveled road, but other than that, there's nothing worth actually taking a look at. The TV with cable, I have both HBO and Cinemax for English-speaking movies, and a number of other channels, and a nice mirror. There's some of the things. They give you those items, the toilet paper, shampoo, soap, things like that, and the water. And a nice sitting area. Those are my dirty shirts down there, shirts I've already worn. And I will move this just so you can see. Nice storage area up top. Areas here. They have a cup and saucer. Normally they would have a little pot that you could heat water and make your own coffee, but I haven't seen that yet. And then these are sliding doors for an area where you can hang clothes. I'm not going to bother opening that. So that is my room. I'm going to turn the various lights off here, and so that we are done with that. And I'm now going to close the door, and we will be done in this area. I'm now going to take you outside and we will see some of Dumaguete along the beach. In fact, the main road is called the Boardwalk. And so we'll pick it up as I get outside. Okay, we're out on the street. I'm showing you the library across the street. And we also have a fire station here. The alarms have gone off. And those alarms have reminded me of the alarms I used to hear in Feasterville, Pennsylvania growing up. It was a volunteer fire company, and the alarms would go off loudly enough throughout the town of Feasterville so that the volunteer firemen would know that it was time to get to the firehouse so they could go put out a fire. So we're walking down the street here towards the ocean, and as we get there, I will take a walk through the area there. That was pretty easy. Traffic on my left was waiting. They have this closed off. I imagine the vehicles, because there's plenty of people here. Beautiful view of the ocean. I have got to get the name of that island across the way there. My understanding is it's a beautiful island with very nice beaches, and people go there for snorkeling, scuba diving. Dumaguete Press Club, that's interesting. And this was very crowded yesterday. I took some video yesterday, and they're about to have an election May 6th here for president, vice president, and the various governors of the provinces. And so I believe it was a major political rally yesterday. All of these little booths that you see here were for the different, in fact, they've still got the signs here. They were for the different barangays. Kiosk 25, so you can see they had 25 kiosks here. And Barangay Tale, so the sign is blowing in the wind. Very nice breeze here. So these barangays, these are all the little sections of the city. It's a little bit like Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is now city and county of Philadelphia. But Philadelphia used to be just what they call the center city section of Philadelphia. And the suburbs of the county were all these little towns. Oxford Circle, Burholme, Fox Chase, Bustleton. These were all areas within the county, but they all got merged into the city. So it's now the city and county of Philadelphia. Well, the same happens here in, he wants to dance for us. Thank you, sir. So, I'm walking up along here. Very nice view this morning. You can see the beautiful clouds there, mountains across the way. And now I'm going to go out to the roadway again because I'm getting towards the restaurant where I will be having my breakfast. The restaurant is part of the Honeycomb Hotel. Hello. And so we're out along the road, and if I post the video from yesterday, I did show you these items here, including the Starbucks we're coming up on. So you can see that famous Starbucks logo. And absolutely a beautiful view looking out. There we go. We have another gringo coming here. Good morning. And again, Bethel Guest House. Usually Bethel Guest Houses are a Christian-run organization. I haven't taken the time to check into this one, but it's a very nice guest house, as you can see. What is that? 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. Cafe Philomena at the guest house. You see this Cebuana. The Cebuana is a pawn shop and a money lending company, and occasionally when I have sent money via MoneyGram here, my wife has been able to pick it up at a Cebuana Euler, as they call them. You can see that. Here is the Honeycomb Hotel we're coming up on, and it's their restaurant that's associated with the Honeycomb Hotel where I've been having breakfast. So that is my next stop. Okay, so I'm here at Honeycomb Hotel. I'm just going to show you the outside of the restaurant. They do have a live band here every night, and you'll see that area. And here we are as we enter the restaurant for breakfast. And since I'm by myself, I'll be sitting up there at the bar. Okay, nice view of the restaurant. 2 other people here. And that's it for now. As you can see, I'm in Tom and Tom's Specialty Coffee. It looks out on the ocean, and the reason I came here is because Paul in the Philippines, Old Dog New Tricks, made a comment that this is his favorite coffee shop. As I pan around a bit, you can see that there are other expats, and I can tell you that this is the Philippine version of Starbucks. The coffee you just saw is a grande, which is the middle size, and it's a cafe mocha, which I just paid 170 pesos for, which is equivalent to $340 or $3.40. Sometimes you feel like it's $340. But as I pan around, you can see a few other people here, and I'm not going to go completely behind me, but there is another gringo back there. But I came here, as I say, specifically to check out this particular coffee shop because Paul mentioned it. And what I'm finding, I mean, I've only been here 2 full days, and what I'm finding is that it is absolutely full of expats. I just met an Italian in the restaurant where I had my breakfast. Hello. And I've met Germans. I met a guy from the UK yesterday. It is full of expats here. So that's it for now. Just one more shot of the coffee shop, and I will pick it up again later. Okay, as you can see, I'm just outside Tom and Tom's Coffee. And as I said earlier, I was inside having a cafe mocha. Thousand Island Restaurant up top. There's another sign for them. And I'm about to cross the street here. Traffic's not too bad coming from that direction, but it is packed coming in the other direction. We've got a police place right across the street. And I just snuck across, knowing that the big truck would not be able to speed up too quickly. I'd seen this a couple nights ago when I first got here. We went past this sign. So I thought I'd grab this. Dumaguete. D-G-T-E. Dumaguete. Very nice. There's a I'm going to call it a shuttle, but you know what that boat is coming in for a docking. Now, I was told the name of that island. I will remember it again, and I will post it here Perhaps I'll even put it in print in the video. But that's not that far away. I meant to ask how long it takes to take a ferry over there. And by the way, that's what that's called, a ferry. Woo! Here's the other thing going on. You can see that the tide is high tide. I'm not going to get too close because water is splashing up. But it is high tide, and you can see they do have steps going down for when it's low tide. I did notice low tide a couple nights ago when I was here. It doesn't look like it's as bad over at this point. I don't see any waves hitting up here. But again, it is an absolutely beautiful day here. And the one thing I'm noticing is there are a ton of expats. I don't know what the attraction is of Dumaguete, but Dumaguete seems to be the place that especially Americans, but there are also, I met an Italian here earlier, I've met Germans here. My friend from Naga is originally from Germany, Munich, Germany, and Dumaguete was the first place he came to. He brought a Mercedes-Benz car, which he wound up using as a limousine for weddings and special events here, and he has since turned that over to a friend of his here in Dumaguete who is still operating that business. And so there are many opportunities. The other thing that we were talking about yesterday, there is money in the Philippines, and by money I mean wealthy people, and I'm talking Filipinos who have figured out how to have a business and then how to grow that business and make a ton of money. I'm going to come back here to Don Italiano, La Residencia, and JLH Delicatessen. So, plenty of businesses here along the main drag, what is known as the Boardwalk in Dumaguete. AXA is an insurance company. They're well known around the world. I knew of them as a stockbroker and licensed insurance agent in Pennsylvania. But again, you can see bus transportation. Most cities have some kind of bus transportation for local transportation, and then you've got the buses that run throughout the country. Some of the bus transportation will make use of ferries to get you from one end of the country to the other through the islands. Bogart's Bar, let me take a shot at Bogart's Bar there, and I see an expat sitting there. So I am going to hang out a little bit more. I'm going to pause it for now, but down further there was something I videoed yesterday, and I'm going to re-video it today and show you this monument that is there. I'm going to pause it and we'll pick it up again soon. Okay, this is the monument that I was talking about that I'd seen yesterday. And as you can see, it's a group of nuns in a small boat. We'll get it from all sides here. And here is the plaque describing it. Sisters of St. Paul of Charteris. Now the rest of the writing there, I'm going to assume that's Tagalog. And I cannot read it. I do notice a date of 1904 there, and as I look down, I'm noticing October 29th, 1904, and I made some comments about the year 1904 and the relationship that the United States had with the Philippines at that time, but I'm not going to get into that this time. I'll leave you to do the investigation for yourself. Now here is the same thing, and let me see. The first members of the Sisters of St. Paul of Charteris arrived in the Philippines on the invitation of Monsignor Frederick Z. Rocker, Bishop of Yaro Ilioto, to help in the education of the children of Negros Island. Again, this is Negros Oriental in 1904. The first sisters arrived in Dumaguete 29 October 1904. These were, let's see, Mother Martha de St. Paul, legendary, senior Anne, I can't read these. Hopefully you can see this in the video. But they named the sisters who came. And one was American, one was French. I'm seeing one was Portuguese. There was one Chinese. They became the first Filipina Special Nun, SPC nun. The Instituto de San Pablo, St. Paul Academy, opened the 9th of January 1905. Mother Marie Madeline Danhke became the first Filipina provincial superior, I guess Mother Superior, in 1965. The Sisters of St. Paul have established and managed more than 60 schools, hospitals, and other charitable institutions in the Philippines. So there you have it. I read what I was able to. Hopefully you were able to see the rest of it. But I had noticed that yesterday, and I wanted to capture it again today. And so I'm going to move into the shade here. Some children playing. And that is it for now. I'm going to be taking the afternoon to do a few things. And this will get posted hopefully by this evening. Enjoy your time with me here in Dumaguete, and I will be back again soon. Okay, I'm sitting here with my new friend from Norway, and I'm going to let him introduce himself. Tora?
Yeah, my name is Tora, and I'm from Norway. I've been living in Dumaguete for 21 years, 21 happy years. And I am from the land, from the Vikings. And Viking in Norwegian, it's named Viking. Viking. And these guys, the Vikings, they were sea pirates at that time, and they were hiding, making an ambush in a small bay. And the small bay in Norwegian is called Vik. So that's the name, Viking. The guys who was hiding in the Vik, or in the bay. That's the name of Viking or Viking in Norwegian.
Okay, I know I had not known that story, so I'm very happy to now know it, and I'm happy to present it to you, my viewers. Thank you very much, and thank you, Tora.
You're very welcome.
Okay, thanks again.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so it is still Thursday evening, April 21st, and I came to Why Not, which is actually a disco. The restaurant is Chico's. But I came here and had dinner. I took a picture of the bruschetta that I had. But I especially wanted to take this night scene because, and I'm going to sneak across real quick, because of the nightlife and the lighting you'll see. Notice the purple lights on the tree. And then all the lights out there. I'm going to walk down some steps here. I just wanted to capture a night view. And you can probably hear the music coming from the live band across at the Honeycomb. So the boardwalk here, which is not really a boardwalk because it's tiles, bricks and tiles, but it's what they call it, the boardwalk. Hello. Okay, so I'm not gonna film all of this, but I noticed this afternoon, the 2022 in lights, and then the various other lights here. And I'll just stop for a second. And you can see the various animals and lights over here. It looks like it might be a shark. I'm looking and I can't tell that the detail is there, but that is what looks like a shark. As I get up closer, let me stop and see if it, now, I hope it comes through. It's not showing up as I'm videoing as to what it is. So, anyway, just to give you an idea, a lot of people out tonight walking. Good evening. You know, one of the nice things I thought about tonight as I was walking to go to have dinner, you can say hello, you can say good evening. Most of them speak English because English is the official language of the country. Now, granted, they speak Tagalog in their local dialects, but it's nice to know that most of them also speak and understand English. So anyway, that's enough for now. We've got a guy up ahead selling balloons, and I'm going to head back out to the roadway, and that'll be it for today. For Thursday, April 21st, 2022. See you next time.